Yo, 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 thank you so much for tuning in to Conversations with Glo radio show, sponsored by Conversations with Glo podcast. And if you want to know more information about Conversations with Glo radio show slash podcast, be sure to sign up for my emailing list. So therefore you can get more information about me, your girl Glo, and also the people that I will also have on the upcoming shows as well too. Okay. And so where you would go to sign up at is Convo, and that's with the K with glo.com. Again, that's Convo with glo.com. It's easy, just click on it, and I promise you, you won't be getting no spam mail and none of that. Also, I got one more favor. If you are on Facebook, go and join my Facebook group, which is Conversations with Glo. We have all types of different conversations in there. We just be chilling up in there. So just come and join the Facebook group so therefore you can chill with us as well too. But anyway, enough about me. I do have my guest here. Y'all done heard her voice plenty of times. Done heard her on the big live as well too. And if y'all haven't checked out Conversations with Glo and Friends live podcast panel, be sure to go over to YouTube and up on the Conversations with Glo podcast, you would definitely see the live. But I'm going to allow for her to introduce herself, and then y'all already know what we're gonna do. Get into the conversation.
Hey guys, it's me. It's Shan from ChanBePoddin.com. From She Gets a Pod. Wear It Right with Shan. So what page we on bed? Cozy Moon podcast. Call Me When You Get Off podcast. The Real Relationship Rapport. Loudmouth Stereo. Am I Missing One? Creator podcast. And yeah, all of those things. I'm here. You can find me at ChanBePoddin on all social media. And I'm not a stranger to the show. This is
Definitely not.
I'm back. Okay. What's up?
What's up? What's up? And yes, and the shabby potting, it
Mhm.
keeps going and going. But I do want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. And let's go ahead and get into the conversation. So the conversation is, let's talk about private relations. Is it a good idea to keep your relationship private? What you think, Shan?
I say yes. And I say yes because I'm 38. I I've always had I don't care what you think about who I'm with, who I'm talking to, attitude since my 20s. But now it's kind of like I'm really about my peace.
Mm-hmm.
I think the more you let outsiders have access to your relationship, the more friction comes up. And to avoid all of that, I just feel like getting to know the person you're with, spending the time with the person you're with without people in between that, without like opinions and bring them over here and let me tell you what I think about them and why we never got to come over. Like, have your spaces for just y'all to the point if I ever get married, knock on wood, ain't got no wood in here. If I ever get married, I don't even want a wedding. I just want to go, you know, to the courthouse, get married, continue our relationship with the respect that we already had, the commitment we already had, and just blend our lives quietly together. And then the money that people would spend on a wedding, we could spend it on some property. We could spend it on a vacation with our families blending together. I think marriage is beautiful. I think it should be celebrated later after y'all put the work in and y'all actually see that y'all work out together. But as far as like seeing who you with, to the point of like social media has been such an annoyance to me when it comes to relationships because
Mm-hmm.
um how I how I post online gives people this idea that I'm a very much a people person when in reality I'm not.
You're not.
I love when I'm in public and somebody see me and I see them from afar and I can just hit them with a head nod and that's it. I don't want you to run up to me. I don't want you to be like, oh, who's this? Who's that? Or is this such and such? Like, I want to be a regular human being in public. I don't even want fame. I would
Yeah.
like wealth over
Yeah.
any day.
Yeah.
Like, I want my kids to have regular relationships with their friends, not friends because I know your mom is on TV. I know your mom does this. I know your dad does this. Like, no. And I like having small circles of friends. I don't like to go outside and everybody know me. I
Yeah.
don't I probably know I've been living in this neighborhood almost 5 years and I probably talked to two neighbors since. I don't want to know y'all ins and out. I don't want kids running in and out of my house. I don't want the sleepovers. I don't want to meet the parents. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that girl. I'm not that woman. And so when it comes to my relationships, I'm just like, shoot, if I meet your people, I meet your people. If I don't, I don't. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
offended by the fact, why haven't you taken me to go see such and such already? Like, I don't feel a need to I feel like we talked about this. Feel a need to introduce who I'm talking to my people if that's not something organically that's happening. I don't feel like now that you met this person in my life, that means that we're more than anybody else. Like, it's a respect factor there, but I just feel like some things I should have to myself. I'm not somebody who feels like, oh, I'm in a relationship with somebody, now I have to post them. Did I
Yeah.
did I post them this week? I've tried
MCM.
I've tried the you know, I'll follow your page, you follow my pages. It gets cloudy because then I feel like I have to police my comment section
Yes.
because not everybody knows who I'm talking to. I didn't make an announcement, hey, I'm talking to somebody, to everybody. I feel like I have to unfollow people not because I was following them because I wanted to talk to them, but you can tell when a man is following your page because they like you more than the fact that you do podcasts. They like you more than the fact that you post whatever you post.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not stupid. So I'm going to pull back and unfollow certain people who feel like maybe I have a chance.
Yeah.
People who have hit on me before I was in a relationship, I have to make space between us and back this up out of respect. But at the same time, the more consistent you see people around your person or posting your person, thoughts come like, who is this? How do you know them here? And it's kind of like, okay, people say when you're in a relationship, out of respect, you explain yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I believe that. But at what point do you stop having to explain every single person?
Exactly.
And
I seen something on Twitter about it. Yeah.
and I'm just like, this is this person. I know them from here. That's it. And my that's it be like, don't worry about it. It's nothing more.
It's nothing more. Exactly.
But it's just like this added work that I feel like I gotta do because now I gotta explain
Mm-hmm.
my people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like if it happens organically, cool. But if it's just like out the blue, well, I see this and I see that, and they're consistently doing X, Y, and Z. Listen, it's ChanBePoddin. I support podcasters. Podcasters support me, and the podcasters that support me been supporting me for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't screw or have relations that are sexual or anything more with people I work with. And I feel like people in podcasting I work with.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Mm-hmm.
don't share my body with them. Where I know some people in podcasting, that's like dating for them. Like, ooh, let me talk to this podcaster. Ooh, I've been on their show. Ooh, let's trickle the conversation elsewhere. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm at the point where like if the relationship that I'm in dissolves for whatever reason, I don't ever want a relationship if a man is not an hour away from me anymore. Like, I'm done with it. I can't do it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of showing up. It involves a lot of commitment and faith. It involves a lot of confidence that has to be had. It involves a lot of trust that has to be had. And on top of social media and your relationship, trying to keep it private, I feel like keeping it private has its pros, but keeping it private also has its cons.
And the cons is, I feel like
People go and hit you up like you single, and it's just like, but
that's the con.
I'm not. And I feel like throughout me being in this relationship, I've told people like, thank you for the compliment, but I am with someone.
Hmm.
They politely back off, and I appreciate that. But in public, there's no way I'm in public and I'm by myself that a man be like, "Oh, she's taken." They're gonna approach, say something to me, and I'm going to have to let it be known that I'm in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
Vice versa, so would he. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it has its pros and cons.
So here's I listen. You really just said everything that I just wanted to say, really. So it's just like, look, let's wrap it up because it's nothing to talk about. I must say that I've learned my lesson in regards with having a social media. I ain't gonna say like social media relationship versus for
Mhm.
it to be private. Um, when I was in a relationship, I used to post my man all the time. And even with me posting my man, it really didn't matter because I was like still getting embarrassed by some actions or whatever.
Girl, and that
And
bring out another level of me because ew, like online drama is so tacky to me. And I also feel this too. Posting your person might reveal who your person is to you faster than you'll find out privately.
okay, and then so that's another thing too because it's just like I don't want to share. It's like I definitely want to keep you to myself. Of course, I want to keep you to myself,
Mm-hmm.
but I also want to know what will come out your closet just a tad bit. I don't want too much to come out your closet, but the more that I would want to come out your closet is if you're talking to someone else or being involved with somebody else like sexually.
Mm-hmm.
That would be something that I would want to know, but I'm all for now just really having my relationship to be private because of the things that I dealt with in regards to always posting my ex-boyfriend all the time. And how I'm going about things differently is because I don't have everybody in my business. I can conversate and not have to basically just say a name. I can be like, so such and such or whatever, and you don't really just know who I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about, but I can be like, well, my friend, blah blah blah, and like people be wondering like who is my friend, but it's just like okay, so the only people that would know is the people that's actually close to me about who's my friend is or whatever. But if I'm just texting a random or whatever and be like, yeah, my friend, he da-da-da. Oh, who is your friend? No, I don't want you to know who my friend is. That's how I
Messy
became.
bitches do that. Messy bitches be wanting to know a name.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's another reason why I don't like a lot of people knowing me or feeling like they can have access to me. Because when a lot of people feel like they know you or they have access to you, they feel like the way that they feel, the way that they boast about you when you're not around to the next person is being like, oh, I know she got 2 kids and she talking to this person and he do this and she do this.
And
Yeah.
that's another thing. Like, it's like, so you're talking behind my, like, you may have your, like, your friend girls or whatever, you may be talking behind my back because of some other things that you may have heard about
Mhm.
this person or whatever. And it's just like, I don't need you trying to ruin anything for me. um this is why it's really private for real. Because I really don't want anything to actually get ruined, but I would like to know, like, if this person got some skeletons in their closet, which everybody does. So being that everybody does, I've just now come to realize, like, it's really not my place to just know so much about the person. Let me just learn about this person. um and when it's private, I think it feels really good when it's private. um
You ain't
that's
gotta
like
deal
it.
with you ain't gotta deal with y'all been talking for 3 years now. When y'all getting married?
Or you don't have to deal with the fact of, again, let's talk about social media. Like, I'm steady posting him, and then all of a sudden I'm not posting him no more. Oh, they must have broke up.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder what
Like
they
now,
got going
like
on in their relationship. And it's like, it's none of your goddamn business, really. But I think it is kind of sort of their business, because I put them in my business by posting him. And
exactly.
now I don't post him no more.
That's
So
where
now I gotta go explain to, possibly explain to,
yeah.
well, we're not together no more, or I'm single. But to be honest with you, I didn't even do that with my ex-boyfriend. When we broke up, we broke up. It wasn't like, we made an announcement or anything in that matter.
Mhm.
Me going on Facebook and be like, well, yeah, we not together no more, blah blah blah. I just figured that people will catch on when they see that I don't post this man no more.
You know what's so crazy about that is I repost a lot of art, texture, other podcasters, funny videos I like, but I don't post like I post my kids, myself, but I don't post my people a lot. You know what I'm saying? Let alone who I'm with. I think I have 3 pictures of me with the person I'm with. One is with your mom. It's so random, but like even when it's just me and him, I'm not somebody where I'd be like, "Ooh, stand right here. Let's take a picture together." I have never uttered those words to him. Let's
I
take this
I
together.
used to be so worrisome. Like, I was looking at, in my Snapchat memories.
Mhm.
I was like, boy, I was a worrisome ass girlfriend.
Let me tell you something. So far I've had 6 relationships, and I promise you, I probably have one picture of each of them in the past throughout the whole relationship, and some were years. I don't give a fuck about us taking a picture together, but I would love pictures of you. Like I'll have pictures of you, the person I'm with, but girl, pictures sleeping, pictures looking at shit.
That's me. That used to be me. Oh my god.
Together? No, I'm not. I'm not that girl. I'm not like, ooh, let's take a video or let me post this. Like, not that girl. I like candid shit, and I don't like shit to be forced. And I don't know. That's just not my thing. And I don't. I just be feeling like I'm forcing something if I say let's take a picture together.
And be like a little cringy, like, oh, we gotta stand beside each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, why the fuck is it cringy when we lay in the bed together and you fuck on me? So, but it's
But I don't know. Like, going back to like that privacy thing. Sometimes the fact that you're private and the other people they fuck with is private works better in their favor.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
always a pro and a con, but I'm I'm at a point where if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I no longer care if we're following each other on social media.
And that's what I wanted to say as well too. I'm at a space now where I'm so private to the point now that no, I want to become. Let me say that I want to become so private to the point that I don't. We don't have to follow each other. We may have met on social media, but we don't have to continue to follow each other. I know that me and my ex boyfriend, I tried that friend thing with him on social media. Please,
Girl.
please, and so therefore now, fast forward to me now, like I'm like I'm having to be careful about what I say, what I post. I'm not having to
Man.
be careful like that, but it's like I want to respect him, you
Yes.
know. So it's just like I can't just necessarily just say what I just really want to say on certain platforms.
Even like
Now,
even like for me, you know how I like to post like my fit sometimes? I really have to make sure my nipples are not showing.
oh,
And it's like, first of all, I was doing it for me. Now I'm doing it out of consideration of who I'm with.
mm-hmm,
I really have to think about, okay, how low is this top? You know what I'm saying? It's just like
mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it, but it's so much behind the scenes effort that go into someone who's in media and in a relationship that the person that you're with has to be so 100% sure about you.
Exactly, exactly,
It
and
can't be
that's
5%. It can't be 98%. It can't be 75% because I'm the type of woman where I don't even want to claim you as my nigga if I ain't 100% about you.
mm-hmm,
If I ain't sure about you. If when you tell me I'm doing this tonight, I ain't got no second guesses about you doing that tonight because you ain't never proven me wrong yet. And I'm not going to assume you're lying to me unless you gave me an example of the time that you were lying.
yeah,
That's how I am. Some people feel like you have to earn that. And that's hard to be with someone who gives it versus someone who feels like you have to earn it.
mm-hmm,
Why? I'm just like, dog.
yeah. I agree. And back to like, is relationships, is it a good idea to keep your relationship private? I'm just gonna answer and say yes. I think it's a great idea to keep your relationship private. As y'all heard with, all these things that we were saying, it avoids for you to having to do a lot of explaining to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you don't have to. I feel like also keeping your relationship private, me personally, will help in regards with you actually building trust with your partner. Um, because again, like your circle, if anything, your circle is going to know about who you talk to and who you deal with or whatever. Your circle is going to know. So if my circle knows and his circle knows, then okay, it's a level of respect as to, some things that, he may or may not do.
Right.
Um I just had it at the tip of my tongue. I would say that me again, just going back, I've learned a lot in regards versus with me posting my relation regards with me having my relationship on social media versus it not being on social media. I'm not in a relationship now. However, with me talking to people, everybody doesn't necessarily just know. And I like it like that. I don't have to be like, oh well, um, meet such and such, or we have on matching outfits. Let's hurry up and take pictures so we can look cute and so we can get these likes and this and that and the third. I don't give a fuck about that no more.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be private, like to like, and I can't get it out, Shan. I can't get it out because it's like I can't get it out because it's just like
Okay, it's not I want it to be private because I'm unsure about you. Is I want it to be private because I want us to be on our own time.
Exactly.
I want us to
I
be on.
don't need nobody. Okay, I don't need nobody rushing us as to how we're going about things.
Yes.
I don't need nobody. Oh, y'all should be here. Y'all should be there. Or, well, why he ain't doing this for you, and why he's not doing that for you? And it's just
Yes.
like,
And let me just tell you, that could not even be happening from the outside. And someone could be with you and feel like I should be doing X, Y, and Z for you already, and I'm not able to do that. I feel like shit.
right,
I'm not putting that pressure on a person. They're not putting that pressure on me, but because I feel like on my mindful schedule, we've been here doing this for so long. I should be doing this already for you, and I can't do it. I feel like shit. It's kind of like that's enough within the relationship. Damn,
mm-hmm.
if I need somebody outside a relationship being like, so y'all didn't do this yet? Y'all,
Yeah,
y'all, you know how many people have told me because what I'm doing is long distance, that's not a real relationship. And that's their personal opinion too. But I feel like whether you're close with someone and they're 30 minutes away or they down the street or they miles away, that's for those two people to be like, can we do this? Is this possible?
exactly.
Your opinion about it really don't mean shit. Don't
And
mean
that's another thing. Like I don't want. I'm tired of other people's opinion. Really,
hmm.
though I will put people in my business, I'm just tired of people's opinion. Because whatever you're gonna tell me, I might just end up just doing the opposite. You get what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I like venting
Hmm.
about shit. But just be quiet and let me vent because
But that's how I like people to be like, so are you calling me just to talk or do you want my opinion on something? Because I was
some
like,
days I want your opinion. Some days I just be like, okay, just hear me out, hear me out. But um, if anything, if you're a person like me now and don't want everybody to just be knowing how you step, and I just say keep your relationship private. It's so much better that way. Um,
and if look, if it don't work, nobody knows.
exactly. Nobody doesn't know shit except your circle.
But when you start going through deleting pictures and shit,
Exactly. That's a lot.
yeah.
That's a lot. People actually do that and go through their social media on their Instagram and stuff. They actually go and delete pictures, and I'd be like, well, they shouldn't have been posted in the first place.
I know some super scrollers that'll be like, I think I know their page. Go through their page. Like, I ain't got that type time. I don't have
Yeah,
that time. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing that. I'm not adding up dates to. I don't even fucking save threads. Okay, women are like troopers for saving threads because they want to be able to be like, I got a receipt for this. You said this. Listen, if you said it, if I said it, I hope you never get Alzheimer's, bitch, because I never say it again. You know what I'm saying? If we having an argument, I'm the type of person. If we having an argument, and my friend hates this, if we having an argument and a lot of things were said to not piss me off, tomorrow thread deleted. So you deleted everything just because of that one? Yes. Because I'm the type of person where when it's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep, I'm going back to that thread. And I'm making sure that I say everything I needed to say. I don't like the fact that he said that.
yeah.
And I'll go back through my feelings when all I need to do is get rid of them. That man keeps everything. I said, I don't know what type of gigs you got in your phone, but I'm not keeping shit. I'm not. After 3 months, we had over 4,000 text messages. Delete. Sir, keep those memories here because they're gone. Like, I'm not taking it. And I go through my deleted threads and I trash them shits. So they really gone. Like, I don't got time. I ain't got time.
I don't delete threads.
I sent you a
I
video,
like
save it. If I sent you a picture, save it. It's
I
deleted.
like going back and reading too. And
Yeah.
then
After
here I go, reevaluating my feelings again. Like, oh.
you piss me off, delete. After you piss me off, delete. I don't want to see shit. I don't want to see shit.
Oh gosh. Okay, y'all. So look, we about to wrap it on up, but before we wrap it on up, I just want to get let me spill some tea right quick. The tea is keep your relationship private. You don't always have to post everybody that you date on your social media because you don't even know how long you're going to be with this person. Yeah, you know, it's all butterflies and stuff at first. But, you know, take your time in regards with posting it because I feel like you, Shan, like if I was to get married, I don't want no wedding. If I don't want no reception, I don't want nobody come in to be smiling in our face and be all fake and stuff. Yes, let's go on this trip. Let's invest in some properties. Let's do something with this. What people spend on weddings, like $30,000, something like that, which is ridiculous. So let's go ahead and take that and go spend that up. I'm at a point now where I just don't need everybody in my face or in my business about what I do. I'm a grown ass woman, so therefore I'm going to make the grown ass decisions that I want to make for myself. And right now I'm in a space of where I want to be private. And so that's basically just how it's going to be. And yes, I do post on social media all the time, but I don't post no man on my social media. And I tell myself that it won't really happen again. Even if I was to get married, you won't see no congratulations. You won't see me put, oh well, congrats to me and my man. We met. No, you
It
won't
won't
even
be
see
no
that.
time.
I know somebody now that's married, been married for like 2 years now, and nobody knows
Mm-hmm.
unless you know her. So y'all, I just want to say it's okay to keep your relationship private. Everybody don't have to be in your business because once you put them in your business, you're gonna have to start explaining your business, which is crazy to me.
Right.
So go ahead and just do that. So y'all, that's my spill. Shan, do you have anything you want to say before we leave?
I don't know. Good luck to everybody that's in something.
And something.
Okay. Because will we? Will we? That's it.
Okay. Well, y'all heard what she had to say. But Shan, before we do head out, if you could please let the people first. I do want to thank you for coming and chopping it up with me, your girl Glo. This was a really, really good conversation. Even though I got stuck, but y'all get what I was trying to say. But anyway, Shan, let the people know where they can find you at.
You can find me at ChanBePoddin.com. Hashtag ChanBePoddin, at ChanBePoddin on Twitter, TikTok, IG. You can find all the podcasts on ChanBePoddin.com and Thick Grits and Pods, which is a blog on ChanBePoddin.com. If y'all see me tweeting, respond. If y'all see me posting, repost. But yeah, every week you gonna see a show from me. You might see a couple of shows. I'll be busy.
She definitely be busy, and if she send you a TikTok, open it.
Yes, please.
Oh God, but y'all, I do want to thank y'all so much for coming through and listening and supporting Conversations with Glo radio show. It's been a pleasure with you, Shan, also.
Always.
But again, for the people that's been out there listening, I do want to thank y'all so much for supporting Conversations with Glo radio show / podcast. We've been in here, we've been trucking it, and I love it. But anyway, y'all already know where y'all can find me at. In the meantime, between time, peace out.